Right, and we are off and we are going to be celebrating with the dragons over the next half hour, however long it takes for me to read out who are the winners of the Dragon Christmas Treasure Trove. I wanted to introduce you because I'm meeting new people by doing this particular Dragon Treasure Trove. Which is what they asked me to do. The dragons came to me probably about 2 years ago, big time, and I was asked to ask certain questions. So there were interviews that were going on with the dragons. Then through the interviews, there's a lot of transcripts going on, and I was asked to create some cards. Now these cards have turned out to be really, really phenomenal. And I read these cards every single Monday. I ask you to pull a card out on the Friday, and then on a Monday I let you read. I read out the cards for you to find out what's going on for your soul, to find out what's going on in your heart and soul, where are the next steps that you need to be taking. And then what happened then, where I was asked to do dragon readings, and I was like, I don't do dragon readings. I don't do readings of people. And they were like, step out of the way, Fiona. It's us who does the reading. You are our arms and legs, and you are the soul that we've chosen to be able to do these particular channel readings. So these readings turned into being the dragon readings or your soul rendezvous. But basically they were a snippet, they were a snapshot of the dragons looking into your world, where they were kind of saying, this is what I'm feeling and this is what you're here for. And every single time I did a reading and I fed it back to someone, they were like going, oh my God, that's spot on. It really is what I've been struggling with. It really is what I'm here for. And it feels so phenomenally strong that I want to bring this forth, but I'm really stuck with being my human and not being able to bring forward the whole soul's journey in this particular lifetime. So this is what I'm understanding more and more and more from the dragons, is that they really are here as the guardians of the earth. And I'm going to read you the little introduction that I've got from them today. They are here as the guardians of the earth because this is a really difficult time for us humans in our flesh and bones body, knowing that we are spirit, knowing that we are soul, knowing that we are connected to the heavens and the earth, to bring forth what we came here to do, to help the transformation of the population, to help the population change with the energy, with the spiraling frequencies that are going on that are so vast and so fast compared to how they've used to been. What is happening, what I'm seeing with my clients and myself and so many people, is we are being brought to the point where all the old drudgery, all the old stories, all the dense, slow, heavy, lower frequencies have to be washed out of our body. And this is where I come from as well, coming through the detox world, understanding that really by cleaning up the pineal gland, the hypothalamus, by cleaning up myself to be a clear channel, this is what started happening. I started understanding that there were other realms, there was other energy going on. Even though I was a Reiki master and I'd done healing and I'd done detoxing, it was bringing all of that together, coming back into my soul so that I could then read, I could then see what was going on for people. We are so much more sensitive than we think we are. And when you go down the road, you're picking up energy from someone else. When you're on a call with a client, you can feel what's going on in you, in your body. So you are able to read it. So this was all the intuitive stuff that was coming out, not just about being in a sick body and cleaning it with nutrition, which is where I came to, the detox path, but really taking it to a completely new level. So then the dragons came through and they started feeding me information, doing these readings for people, looking into people's lives and just giving them a snapshot of what the vision, the source was for you. So these are the readings that I'm doing, as well as coaching people to sort of step out of the way, step out of your own way. And I just want to like step out of your own way so that you are not getting in the way of what your soul, your heart and soul is here for. So that's why I was then asked to do this Christmas treasure trove, this Christmas draw, to draw in more people to help them understand that they know what they're here for. And even though things go bump in the night, things go wrong, relationships go wrong, or you haven't been able to manifest something in your own life, there's the vibration of the original creation. And this is what I'm understanding, that the dragons are here to just like, what's the vibration of this original creation that you are still thinking, that you're still believing? So even though you've got a really great business, but you're missing your love life. Even though you've got your love life, but you're missing the business. Even though you've got your business and your love life, but you keep getting health things going on. This is what we're clearing. They asked me to call it like an exorcism of that energy, so that you can clear the decks. You start creating yourself as a clear channel. So if you haven't met me before, this is what these dragons are all about. And it's a massive change that's going through, that the planet's going through, this new paradigm, becoming the new human. And we need to be able to shake off some of this energy that's really holding us back, so that we can't be who we came here to be. These phenomenal people, witches from past lives, sorceresses, wizards, warlocks, Jedis. This is all available to us. The dragon's slogan is basically, they come to help you break the spell and for you to claim back your power. And this is the intro that they wanted me to read for you today. So this is it. This is the introduction to the cards, to the books, and everything that I'm writing. The dragons are the true guardians of the earth. They come to support the people on the planet, to ignite the very energy and powerful knowing of their higher self, to know themselves as their inner creator, to know yourself as the inner creator, and to remember that we are souls having a human experience. We can know it here, but we're not embodying it, we're not bringing it forward. You have the power to bring back your consciousness to what your soul still remembers intuitively, to have you gain access to past life experiences, past life gifts and talents, as well as your ancient wisdom and your soul memories. Even to remember the time when the dragons existed here on earth and you were here at that time as your soul, although in a different flesh and bones body. With the dragon's assistance, you will be able to and remember your innermost capacity to reconnect with your soul, and be able to tap into parts of yourselves that have been long avoided, ignored, dormant, and forgotten. And as you do, you are experiencing that spark of remembering and knowing. And I was also saying making things happen, and then allows you to wake up. And this is ultimately what's going to set you free. The dragons are the unique conduits for growth, and therefore can enable the speed up of your personal transformation and the necessary trajectory of your evolution of the whole population, but we're talking about you personally. And they're here to assist in the lightening up of the population and the support of the protection of all Earth's creation. The planet itself doesn't need protecting. It's the humans, it's the population who needs to get used to this new vibration or way of living. It's no small thing to be reminded that you are welded and entwined with your soul, who is traveling and journeying with you for lifetimes in this body and for eternity, who loves you more than you can ever imagine and wants only the best for you. A joyful life, a life filled with love and the experience of the physical and all the multisensory feelings available to you. You have lived for centuries, disconnected, and you made a vow to remain separate and not communicate with your soul. And now the dragons are back to assist you. You get to know that you are powerful in your own right, and you can take back your own power, meaning that you need answer to no one else because you are the creator. Your soul is communicating with you and saying hello in every single way that she or he can. By all means possible, to pay attention to him or her, there to answer your questions, to arrange for people for you to meet, and intervene in ways to get you back. And that's my story. My soul intervened with me back in 2000, and a voice came to me like 5 o'clock in the morning. I was super sleepy, in my bed, all nice and cozy, and this voice came in my bed, booming out, saying, "Do you want to still be doing this in 5 years' time?" I just heard something, but I answered no. And then the voice came again. "Do you want to be doing this in 3 years' time? Still doing the same thing in 3 years' time?" I went, "No." "Do you still want to be doing the same thing in 1 year's time, Fiona?" "No." And the funny thing was, I'd just been in a separation, and I had been grabbing hold of my business and my house and trying to keep everything the same and trying to make everything the same. And I was like, oh my God, I've just been trying to make sure everything stays the same. And I'm being asked, do I want to keep things the same? And my immediate answer was no. It sent me on travels around the world because I started to listen, started to tune in, went off to learn all sorts of things around the world, just opened with flow and let people come in and just see what was going to be happening. I then ended up living in France, having my family in France, ending up in a village that 600 witches were burnt in 1609. And so this is where I was brought to, and this is the work that I've been brought to do. And you are doing the same thing. You are opening up yourself to remember your soul's journey and to remember that you are soul and you are here for a bigger purpose. So this is what the dragons are all about. So I wanted to give you an introduction because some of you have asked to be put into this prize draw and have not necessarily met me before. So I wanted to make sure that you got to know who I am and why I'm here and why I'm doing what I'm doing. And it's no small thing to bring the dragons in so that you realize dragons, angels, mystical beings, all those kind of things, they are the voices of God. They are here to help the population grow, evolve, because like it or not, the planet is not staying the same. The frequency that we live in is not the same. So we need to evolve. And if you read any of the books about Journey of Souls, you understand that this is a specific time when the planet and the population needs to transform into this new transformed paradigm, this new version of the human. Now, when I look into the future and I see the new human does not look like us. The new human is like our children's children. Think about that. The new human is very, very streamlined. They're not carrying what we carry. They don't carry the weight. They don't carry the ailments and things that we get nowadays because they've let go of all the stories. But we as a human now are having the biggest difficulty of letting go of all the drama, of letting go of all the low vibrations. If you're coming on and say, oh, great, I'm glad to see so many people here. Thank you very much for coming. I really do appreciate it. Yes, it feels like we're traveling at the speed of light right now. And yes, of course, our physical bodies need to catch up with that. And it becomes really, I'm distracted by somebody saying here, Laurie, hello there, still waiting for the spell to break. Well, you are the one that breaks the spell, and you are the one that breaks the spell because you get back in touch with your soul and you understand why you're here. These are the readings that the dragons have given me to do, and the vision source dragons, I don't know, what is the vision that source has for you in this lifetime? So you are the one that breaks that, and you break it then by understanding why you're here, and then you start listening, and then you start learning and living in that embodied way. Thank you all so much for coming and putting your names in the hat. It's so nice to meet so many new people who are really into all the soul and everything. And my main role is to, help you see that it's not all about you, that it's really the soul that's coming through, and to help you. I keep needing to do this. They keep showing me to do this. Like, you step out of the way, because that's been one of my biggest things. Is like, how do I get out of the way and let my soul come through more, not just by detoxing and but one of the meditations that I've been asked to do, maybe about 6 months ago, I was asked to change some of the things I was doing in meditation wise, which has helped enormously to get more messages and come through. Look, we've got a lot of things to draw out today, so let's get started, and I'm going to start reading some names. So we have, what are some of the things we have? We have bookmarks, the dragon bookmarks, like a set of 8 bookmarks that you can use and just keep being reminded, like the dragons. I've got a clan of 8 dragons. If you've not had readings and things with me before, you've got Seraphina that shows you the big picture, what's really going on, what you're really here for. Then you've got Tara, who helps you pivot and understand things from a different perspective. You've got Raphael, he's awesome. He helps you weave in what your creation is with a lot of detail. He wants you to smell it and taste it and feel it. And when I listen to someone's body, when they've got things going on physically, I tune into their body and I feel it. And then to exercise that feeling, we need to understand what's the weight of it, what's the sense of it, is it moving, is it energetic, is it dead energy, I've got some message to tell you. This is all the work that I do. Moving on from there, we then have the beautiful pink dragon Blue, who's always kind of winking at you, just wants you to just flourish and just go for it, untainted, unforgivable, unapologetic. There we go, that's the word. And we've got sovereign, so this is about really being in your sovereign state. Sovereign is like, walking, if you can imagine walking around with your crown on your head. This is the essence of this particular dragon. And we've got Lunar Ray, who really helps you get into the feeling of being at home and safe with your soul. All about the love for life, the love for people around you, and how much that changes the relationships you're in. Then we have Ceremony. And Ceremony really brings you to the edge of the rainbow before you lean into and you step off the world as you know it. You can really look down and see how far you've come. What have you cleared? What have you let go of? And then, of course, we have Utopia. Now, Utopia never lands on the earth ever again. She's always flying with a great, overview, understanding what's going on in your life. And she's the one that often wakes me up, or kind of, when I'm in a tizzy. I love that word. When I'm in a tizzy, discombobulated. And she goes, that is such a human way to look at things. I'm like, oh yeah, you're right. It's such a human way to look at things. Why on earth would I be, getting my knickers in a twist about that, when it's like, oh right, yeah, I remember now. So Utopia does that. She wants you to just raise above it all and just not get your knickers in a twist about these kind of things anymore. So we've got bookmarks, we've got a meditation to meet your dragon. That's what we're giving away. We're giving away 2 30-minute readings for you or your business or whatever else is going on. We have 2 books that are the introduction to the original conversations I started having with Seraphina. So they've been transcribed, and I put that in a book which is called On the Breath of Dragon. And we have 5 readings available. So these are the prizes, these are the draws, these are the things going on. Now everybody will get something dragony, so watch for your emails as well. And if you're watching, thank you very much. Thank you for being here. And and also the top prize, when I get them printed and when I get them back from being printed, there'll be the cards, the actual 64 deck of cards. So this is all me really getting into this right now. So the 64 deck of cards will be the cards, the description book in a box. So that's the top prize there as well. But if you get a reading, or if you get the bookmarks or anything, it's just to help you remember on a daily basis, so much bigger than you. It's not all about the drudge and the obsessions of money and all the rest of it. So in here I have all the names, and let's see what we're going to do. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up a name out, and then they're going to tell me what the prize is. So let's have a look here. So the first name I have is Lindsay, beg your pardon, Kearns. I'm going to just get my glasses just in case some of these are a little bit small. So Lindsay Kearns, and what you're getting there is a 30-minute reading. So let me put that down here. So Lindsay is a 30-minute reading. So that's a 30-minute coaching session. So that will be asking questions and getting some responses in specific. So you'll be coached by the dragons. This is really interesting when this happens, because they have a different way of looking at things, which is great, because sometimes we get stuck in doing things a very ordinary way. Right, what have I got here? I have got Veronica Archer. Hello, Veronica Archer. And book. All right, Veronica Archer. I'm going to lay these down here. I was going to tape them on here. Right, okay, Veronica Archer, that's the book. Brilliant. I've got to find a way of doing this because it's very spontaneous. So Veronica Archer, brilliant. Okay, you're going to get on the breath of a dragon. It's the original book, the original transcript of when I first met Serafina and how I got into that particular conversation with her. Right, so who else have we got? Kathleen Slade. Okay, Kathleen Slade. Meditation. All right, there's a meditation of going and meeting your dragon. So that's what I'll be sending to you. You'll be sent the link so that you can actually go and use the meditation and go and meet your dragon. And you can use that meditation over and over and over again. And then you build up a relationship with yourself and you build up a relationship with the dragon that's here to help you as well. Great. Hopefully that's helpful for you. Who have we got here? Oh, Karen Colquhoun. And you, my darling, is bookmarks. Okay, bookmarks. Oh, and that was, did I say that was meditation? Brilliant. All right, okay, let's keep going, let's keep going, let's keep going. Got loads of names here because we are giving quite a lot away today. Marine Dumat. Marine Dumat. And you, my darling, is a meditation as well. So I shall be sending you the link to the meditation so that you can actually meet your dragon, which is exactly how I met my dragon, in a meditation. Okay, what else have we got here? Ooh, two at a time. Tracy Kelly. Tracy Kelly, sweetheart. You're in the bookmarks. Okay, bookmarks as well. And you get a set of printed like PDF of the 8 bookmarks, so you can basically cut those out and print them out before I've printed them out, and you can use those bookmarks and you can use them to pull every single day just to see what is the best thing for you to be thinking about. All right, great. Okay, we've got some more people coming on here today to do. And Erica Marland, what are we looking at here? You get the book as well, Erica. So I did say there's going to be 2 copies of the book. So Erica, you get a copy of the book, which are the original manuscripts of me going into the meditation and then coming with the conversation with Serafina. Brilliant. Oh, okay. Arlie Irwin, again, bookmarks, and Andrea Varga, bookmarks as well. Brilliant. And I hope that you get to use them in the way that they're meant to be used. So you pull them every day, and when you answer some answers, it's like this is what you need to be concentrating on. This is the dragon that's really interesting for you. Again, I do say that every single week I do dragon readings, which basically tune into your soul, see what's coming up for you energetically, and that's always interesting. Sarah Gibb Provencher. Oh, lovely. That's a meditation for Sarah. I do hope these are kind of as exciting as they are for me to sort of give out. It's a funny old way to do things, isn't it? To get in a communication with the dragons. Florentina Istrati. Okay, we've got bookmarks there for you as well, my lovely. Right, because I did say there would be kind of Laurie Tinker. Oh, Laurie, gosh, you're an old client of mine, Laurie Tinker. And that's a meditation. So you get to meet your dragon. And when you say meet your dragon, that can often mean that it's one that's particular to you. I've met quite a few people recently who've said that they've been given a dragon to raise. They've got a baby dragon to raise up, you know. All right, let's see what else we've got going on here. And again, another meditation, Dawn Marie Hacking. Hello, darling. Meditation for you, sweet pea. Jacqueline Grant, bookmarks. Brilliant. All the top prizes I'm leaving left to the end, apparently. Linda Belize Buisson. Wow. Brilliant. Look at that. That's bookmarks. Put that there as well. What have we got here? Pilates Jane. Pilates Jane. Very nice to meet you, Pilates Jane. You've got a 30-minute reading. A 30-minute reading on your business, so you can ask questions and you can get coaching from the dragons on your specific business. Janet Monaghan, hello darling, and we've got bookmarks there going to you. All right, let's see what else we've got going on here. Shelley Robinson Cornfield. Meditation. I had so many people put their name in the hat. It's really exciting to know that so many people love the dragons. Lucia Kerr. Lucia Kerr. Bookmarks. Okay, good stuff. And okay, a few more in here for the meditations and the bookmarks. Marie Espinola, beg your pardon. Bookmarks. Okay, those are the bookmarks. So you're going to get a set of cards, PDF printed out. Ros Kelly, a meditation. Oh, congratulations, Ros Kelly. Meditation, you're going to go and meet your dragon, sweetheart. Sage Moon is the next one that's coming out of here. Sage Moon. Meditation, Sage Moon as well. I get sent an image, or I get sent a feeling, or I get sent they act it out sometimes of what the actual things are. And the last one, just count up how many I've got. Bookmarks. Claudia Braille, and that is bookmarks as well. So if I'm reading your name out, these are the names that went into the hat that have come out specifically for bookmarks, 30-minute coaching, and the meditation that I was asked to do, so you can go and meet your own dragon. So that can be in any kind of context. I've got one goes into a cave, and I've got one that kind of, you meet them in a different place. Right, okay, so there were 5 particular readings that I was asked to offer. So I always kind of like, how many, what number, what do you want to give? And it was 5 readings that they wanted to do, like looking into your world, looking, what needs to happen for you to feel more satisfied, and what is the vision that Source wants for you? What's the big picture of you being here? So let me go in and get those names for that one. Gillian Murray, you've got a Vision Source reading there. Vision Source being the vision that Source has for you. Remember me saying the dragons or angels, they're all coming from Source. Anna Clark Story, you have got a Vision Source, one of the 5 Vision Source readings as well. Congratulations. What I do is I set up a meeting for us, and I go in maybe the day before and I do a reading for you, and I get the vision that Source has for you, and then we meet up, and if you have any other questions that you want asked, then we do them live while I'm with you on a Zoom. Alicia Kent, darling, you have got a Vision Source reading. You're all getting an email, by the way, and just to let you know who's got what and what prize came up. Louise Smart, how nice to meet you as well. But Louise Smart, you've got a Vision Source reading as well. So I'll go in and I'll do a reading for you. Natasha, wow, how do you pronounce that? Shilians. I shall be sending you a message, and you have got a Vision Source reading as well. Okay, so now I'm going to go in, and you might have to wait a little bit to get these, but the top prize, other than the readings, they're all top prizes really, but the readings, great stuff. But the prize of the first deck of cards that are going to be printed, let's just see what comes up. All right, okay. Okay, Elsa. So good they named her twice. Elsa. All right, so you are going to get the first box of cards when they are printed. And everybody gets something when I send you an email. You'll all be able to get access to something. And that's kind of exciting, isn't it? So I'll be sending you all emails. Congratulations to everybody who's got their name pulled out of the hat for the 30-minute Dragons readings, 5 vision source readings, the vision that source has for you, what you're here for, what you're here to do, bookmarks that you can print off and you can use as pools every day. I suggest that you laminate them. And the meditation to actually go on a journey and meet your own dragon. Thank you so much for being here. This is the last week that I've put the 4 dragons in for the weekend over Christmas, and I will be reading them on Monday. I will do a last of the year dragon reading on Monday. So go ahead and choose your dragon and just see what's going on in your subconscious, so that we can just see what's going on there. Let's just see if I've got any comments. Oh, brilliant. Hello, lovely. Hello. Oh, yes. I shall get everybody in an email and just let you know what's going on. Thank you very much for turning up. Thank you for being live on the call. Thank you for putting your name in the hat. And I shall be in touch with you very soon, be sending you an email to let you know who the winners are. Happy Christmas. And end of an Earth year 2022. We're going into 2023. I will be doing readings all Fridays. Pull a card, pull and listen to the readings on a Monday. If you want a reading specifically on a specific topic, let me know, and I'll tell you how we work those out. Have an awesome weekend, have an awesome Christmas, and I hope that having your name and some of the gifts that you've got from the Dragon Treasure Trove is filling your heart, especially when you receive them and when you understand what they're all about. The dragons are magic, and they are here to teach you that you have magic when you can break the spell and you can start claiming your power back. Remember when you were a witch, remember when you were a sorceress, and you have power, but we had to turn that off. So we're getting back into having that power again within us. Thank you very much for being here, and I shall see you all very soon.